Hello again, good afternoon. Here are some business news updates. As the African Union marks its 54th year anniversary today, Ghana is seeking to increase trade with South Africa, Africa's second biggest economy. Statistics indicate trade from Ghana to South Africa has dropped significantly over the last 3 years and currently pegged at $7.4 million. A Ghanaian delegation is currently in South Africa on a trade mission organized by the Ghana-South Africa Business Chamber to explore business opportunities. Chief Executive of Ghana Investment Promotion Center, Yofi Grant, is part of the delegation. He tells Joy Business there's the need to re-examine the approach to doing business with South Africa in order to close the trade deficit gap.
South Africa, as you know, is a well-developed industrial country, and their GDP is they're the second largest economy in Africa. And so they are a productive economy as against us, which has been a factor-driven economy for a while. We are now moving towards production and value added. But if you look at from 2011 to 2013, the South African business with Ghana increased by 56%. Investment into Ghana was, as of last year, was about $4.7 billion US. Whereas when we look at what Ghanaian businesses are doing here, it's about $150 million. But if you look at the trade from Ghana to South Africa, it's just about $7.4 million. Now, 3-4 years ago, it was a lot more. It was in the $1 billion range. So we need to go back and understand what happened. That suddenly there was a significant drop. Some believe that when the GIPC suddenly increased or put in place capital limits, we saw a sudden disappearance in that. But we do have significant South African businesses in Ghana. There's on the retail side, there's ShopRite, there's Game. On the construction side, there's Atterbury, there's WBHO. The mining side, we've seen South Africans in mining from a very long time ago. So yes, they do actively look at our market, but now we are repositioning Ghana as the beachhead and entry point to West Africa, the West African trade zone, or ECOWAS. And I think for some businesses that I've spoken to who have found it pretty difficult to enter the Nigerian market, they believe that entering the Ghana market for West Africa is a more practical thing to do. So they are looking to come into Ghana and then form partnerships with our businesses so they can, for want of a better word, exploit the West African market. At the end of the day, we need to increase intra-Africa trade.
Yofi Grant was speaking with Joy Business's Darrell Kwao in South Africa. Now, former President John Kufour is prevailing on investors across the globe to consider Ghana as a major business destination in Africa. According to him, Ghana is strategically positioned to afford them the opportunity to have easy access to the African aviation market. He has been speaking ahead of the upcoming Aerospace and Aviation Exhibition for Africa to be held in Ghana for the first time in October this year.
The continent now, we have some countries that operate efficient airlines, like you can think of Ethiopia, you can talk of, to some extent, Kenya, but South Africa. But Ghana, even though we do not have a national airline now, Ghana has always been central. It's a crossroads for travelers, for airlines. And I believe this is why most of the European airlines fly here. It's a hub. Ghana is a hub. So you have people coming from the immediate region of West Africa flying here to take the airlines to, say, Europe, and from here to the Middle East, from here even across the ocean to the United States of America. So when with this crossroads factor, I believe Accra could stage an international air show, because it's not the fact that you own an airline that should make for the qualification to stage a show. The fact that all these companies fly here, all these airlines fly here, and they crisscross here, is what should make this place the market to stage a show. But more importantly, is the way our airports, Accra airports, is being developed. it's been developed to a point now. I believe it provides the services for safe aviation, safety of flow for airlines. They needn't be our own airlines. Any company coming from east, west, north, south would want to stop in a place like our airport for refueling and rechandling to make passengers comfortable.
And that's all in business for now. I'll come your way again with more business on Business Live later tonight. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji Biafi. Have a good afternoon.